Alright, let's see what's going on with a fuck boy Johnny Somali. Is he trying to is he trying to faint?
Because I've been diagnosed with bipolar.
Is he trying to call the embassy for help now? Like a piece of shit he is.
Because I've been diagnosed with bipolar.
Oh, he's now trying to say he's diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Jeez. I can't. You can't just do that, man. It doesn't work like that.
Because I've been diagnosed with bipolar. I've been diagnosed as bipolar. Go get on some kind of like medication, and I need to go to therapy. I need to
go to therapy. I got diagnosed.
All right, so like,
I feel like
are they okay?
I want to.
Are they okay? Maybe you guys should write down on paper what you guys are going to say first before you say something. Maybe you guys are just fucking cooked.
Go back home.
Alright, so Johnny Somali is panicking because behind closed doors in his not-so-secret Discord, he claims he's not going to do a single day in prison because he's a US citizen.
It's funny how he keeps going into his Discord being like, "Yeah, I'm hot, I'm hot shit. I'm top man. I go boom headshot." I am God Gamer. I can get by anything.
Deep down, he
Oh,
knows
no,
that
dude.
he's screwed. He tried to talk to the embassy, it didn't work.
Yes, yeah, I bet he tried to talk to the embassy like a fucking idiot. Like that was never gonna work. he is fucking cooked.
Going with another strategy, which is the bipolar defense. Basically, he's laying down the groundwork to try to get away from these charges by pleading mental illness. He's trying to convince the court that he is not fit to stand trial, and that's why
At the time he was caught doing those crimes, there was no mental illness going on. You can't feign mental illness. It doesn't work like that.
he's doing these interviews. He appears very sober, very normal during these interviews, and it's a contrast to his insane crash out.
It's gonna
This
be.
morning, he had a very long interview with Hank and Alex Novell. I chopped down the interview to under 20 minutes. That way, it's more digestible for you guys because you don't want to listen to this guy talk for too long. But without further ado, let's get started.
Johnny, do you think that you can take to prevent this kind of stuff from happening?
I think I need to stop drinking alcohol. I think I need to slow down my alcohol intake. I feel like that I already have a problem with impulse control because I've been diagnosed with bipolar. So
I
like
already have
bad
problems with impulse control.
Really
Yeah,
gonna fuck with impulse control as well. I need to
I have problems with impulse control.
I need to get on. I need to
How
go back
about
home
bipolar disease?
Go get on some kind of like medication, and I need to go to
Yeah,
therapy.
I need to be on some type of medication.
Properly medicated, so I'm not so impulsive.
I need help
Not
trying to
care
get
about
an
my life.
evaluation. Can
Medication
someone
probably
evaluate me?
not a psychiatrist.
Just whatever can.
Oh, fucking
I
idiot.
my highs are super duper high.
My eyes are
yes. I don't care about
yeah,
anything.
your mental state is above the clouds, huh?
There's a brain chemical imbalance.
You'll have a big chemical imbalance.
I feel
Yes.
like Kanye, bro. I feel like they try to kill me 50 fucking times. They try to deplatform me 100 times. They try to literally try to kill me.
Just trying to, bro. You went around. Didn't you get punched recently? Yeah, he was like he was like walking around the street or something, and then all of a sudden someone comes up to him, calls him the N-word, and then punches him in the face. Oh fuck.
Many.
And I'm still alive. Like, maybe that gives you some kind of guy complex. I don't know. I don't want to die.
They just want to hurt you a little
I
bit.
have brothers and sisters. I have siblings. I have a mom and dad.
They just want to,
I want to go back home to them.
they
I have
just
a
want to do
future, I
this
have
a
a
little
vision,
bit.
You know what I mean? I want to have a Hank doesn't believe in children, but I want to have a wife and kids one day.
So I find it hilarious that he's comparing himself to Kanye West, another complete degenerate. Makes great music though, don't get me wrong. I love his music, but the guy is nuts. Total basket case. The difference though,
this Hank guy, he looks like he's not having a good time. They don't look like they've been getting a lot of good sleep recently.
is that Kanye West is legitly mentally ill and Johnny Somali just does this for clout, and there's a massive difference between the two.
Do you talk to your siblings?
At this point, no, not at this point.
Oh, he's being interviewed by someone. That's what's happening.
Probably last time I talked to him was a year ago before I went to Israel.
Why don't you talk to them anymore?
Wait, what? Who is he? Who is he being interviewed by?
Because I feel like I'm not a good role model to them. You know what I mean? As of right now, I feel like I can change and be better and be more
I'm not a good role model
right
now.
I have a little brother. I have little sisters. You know what I mean? I wish if I was like, if my YouTube career was going good, if my Twitch or Kick career was going great.
I like how he's
I mean?
just trying to feign mental issues.
That are like XQC level, or like, you know what I mean? Financially, if I'm a millionaire and doing great.
Oh, this guy's a
fucking
fucking despicable human being.
Be around them, but I feel like I'm kind of like on a train wreck.
And then
right
it's funny that you got some content creators who are trying to make him say sorry and shit. It's just like, you guys are fucking...
Yeah,
you guys are
Kick
snowflakes.
might let
You
him
guys
back online
apparently
just
you
to
guys
take
don't
him
know
away from
people too
partying.
well.
I mean, they did unban Jack Doherty, but then he got banned like a week
Apparently
later. But
you
for all
guys
the
don't
other
know the
platforms,
ice
I don't think
Poseidons
so.
and the real
Next,
fucking
he's going to
dirtbags of
continue to
society.
talk about his bipolar disorder, and once again, this is just damage control. He's really trying to avoid this prison sentence.
Not a good
and
idea.
I'm sure you guys have been following up, but he just recently got charged with a 5th charge, and this one carries mandatory prison time. So that's why he is literally panicking, losing his mind.
Because people think that I'm insane too.
No, you're just an idiot who doesn't know when to fucking call quits.
You know what I mean? In America by psychiatrists. You know, have you went to psychiatrists in America? Have you ever thought your family wanted you to go? Because that's why my mom was like, my mom noticed my behaviors, and that's what
my mom noticed my behavior. Yeah, how reliable is that information? Really, not very reliable, especially coming from Johnny Somali.
Has unmedicated bipolar.
Mr. Ramsey Khalid Ismail. Wait, is he drinking?
That's kind of a perfect storm.
What is that? Alcohol? What is he drinking right there?
For controversy, but also for like repeat offense of the same things.
So in the next clip, Johnny Somali is making it so obvious. He's saying that he's going to go to a psychiatrist in South Korea to try to get diagnosed with...
That's not gonna work, dude. That's just not gonna work.
With bipolar, and that it will help his case. I mean, this guy is just laying out his whole legal strategy for the world to see.
What we're gonna do is we talk to, because I have 2 lawyers. I have a public defender, and I have
2 lawyers
that's helping us with other cases. The public defender said it's a good idea, and that me and Hank are gonna go to a psychiatrist pretty soon and bring the paperwork. We're gonna go to a psychiatrist here in Korea and bring them the paperwork of that, and hopefully
the reason why the bipolarness is not going to work is because of what's happening here, what's happening in the last video, and then what's happening on all the other videos that he did.
Any kind of mail if I do get sent in prison. This is my designated to the Korean immigration. You're my designated legal guardian, right?
Yes.
You're a fully functioning human being who's just fully fucking retarded.
Disappear. This is actually my legal. He's my official legal guardian in Korea.
In the next segment, he complains that
I'm sorry, you cannot have a legal guardian like that.
It's pretty much a
that's
business
not how
over there
that
to file
terminology
charges on people,
works.
and compares it to a DMV.
If you go to the Korean police station, inside, it looks like a DMV. There's literally plastic walls. Like you take a ticket, There's like 20 seats,
Plastic
rows,
what
cops just sitting there. What happened to you?
You,
What's your
you mean
complaint?
glass?
What's your this?
Are
What's your
you
this?
talking about
It's literally,
the
they file, like, Korea is one of the most litigious countries in the world. And if you look at
bulletproof
compared to
glass?
Japan, there's some stats that somebody sent me. The amount of fake accusations and false accusations in Korea is like by an order of magnitude higher than Japan, a country that's an hour flight away. Like people.
In the next segment, he is
Those are
contradicting
false
himself because he is
allegations,
saying
though, dude.
that there has been
You're
a lot
fucked,
of charges
dude.
that we don't even know about that has been filed against him, but they
yeah.
have been
Also, we
dropped by
don't.
the cops.
There's
No,
also
the
some
other
stuff
parties,
that
they
we
told
don't.
me
Yeah,
that
exactly. There's
you know,
stuff
there's
we
been a
don't know
lot.
that's
And
been
even the
filed
police told
against
us,
him.
like, yo, in
Because
Songkran,
he
they
has
told
the
us
stuff
so many
that
of these
they
third-party
already
complaints.
got on
They told
him,
us so many of these
and
third-party
then
complaints been
his
dropped.
court trial
Yeah, like you should be happy.
that's
thanking
coming
us,
up
right?
soon, and then another
In the
court
next
trial
segment,
that's
he
in a
talks
different
about
prefecture
the
or whatever.
kidnapping, at least that's what he calls it, of when he
It
got
was like
tricked
he's
into
got a
apologizing
lot.
in front of the statue. He can't admit
He's
that he got
he's in
owned
the
and
fucking
outsmarted,
system for the
but
long
he reveals, and we all knew
haul.
this, that it was a
He is
coerced
so
apology. It was
fucked.
totally fake.
Especially
They set up something where,
it's in South
there
Korea
were
too.
a
It's
few
not
of those YouTubers,
America.
after that situation went down, they were
He's
camping
so
outside Hank's
boned.
house. They found me at the other hotel where I showed you the pizza place yesterday.
He's gonna get that
Um,
fucking glass rod right in the
They
fucking
kind
butt.
of killed me and Hank. When I went through this with my audience, there was
He's
an
gonna
American
he's
dude that
gonna
joined Twitter
fucking
Space to talk to me.
he's
And
gonna
he was
open up
like,
for Sally.
I can help you with a lawyer. My wife knows a lawyer. Come, like, meet me. Like, I want to help you. You're a fellow American. And he picks us up with a car, and he drives me and Hank to these YouTubers, like 12 YouTubers surrounding us. Dalgoon's like former soldier buddy.
Yeah, I don't know why
and all
these
three
YouTubers are
It's
trying to
like a
help
live
these
event in Korea.
people.
All of them
Help
are
this
live
guy in
running themselves
particular.
into
Don't
status.
help this fucking
And
idiot.
Korean version of CS.
Like what?
And they bring us a statue.
This guy is a
And they
known
basically make me
offender,
do, like, a forced apology video.
a nuisance
under duress.
streamer,
And
a
Dalgoon's
public
there. And
nuisance.
Dalgoon says afterwards,
Literally.
if Johnny didn't do the apology, we were going to kill him. Like, we were going to murder this guy.
He's on the
In
same.
the
Well,
next
I
segment,
don't
he
want to say
plays
him on the same
victim
level as Ice
and
Poseidon,
basically
but
says that the government is
he
trying
kind
to
of does the same
bring
stuff.
attention to him and to unite the people so they can distract from whatever else is going on with the Korean politics at the moment. Once again, that is an effort to deflect
I
responsibility.
mean, if he was like that
and to
Vitali
shift it
fellow,
onto
that
something else,
dumbass
and try to make it
prankster
look
guy
like there are
who
bigger forces at
fucking
play.
People in a local
punched out
district
that one
against a common enemy
chick because he was
like
like
Johnny
high off
instead
shrooms
of
or some
an enemy
shit.
like the government.
Yes, actually. They're using Johnny as
At least you're not on that level yet.
scapegoat to unite
I say yeah. This is fun.
unite people
You never know,
under
man.
the Democratic Party's leadership, actually. The leftists are highly against Johnny because Johnny is the uniting factor to basically get people angry and see how we punish Johnny for like insulting Korea. See, we're pro-Korea. Now support
But
us.
you guys did it. We're pro Korea. No, you
because
could.
if you look at the media, me and Hank have seen clips on their media. There's NBC News, SBC
Yeah. Oh yeah.
News, like their versions of
Even the
CNN,
media
Fox
was
News,
asking
the
questions about
American counterpart, like kind
Johnny
of the same
Small.
thing
They
over
were
here.
actually
The
trying to do
mainstream
an
media
interview on
has
him
covered me on national
because he got
television.
caught up in the legal
for
system.
hours
Oh yeah, he
and
got caught
hours,
up on national
millions of
TV
views
too
on
because he
YouTube
tried to
channels of
ruin
these
their
news channels.
broadcasting.
Sometimes they've done hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 12-hour broadcasts just talking about me.
In the next segment, he mentions how the media in general are inciting violence against him. That it's not his
Inciting
actions, it's the media's fault.
Have you seen American news right now? Do you want to see incitement of violence?
They're not saying, hey,
Please,
like, okay,
dude,
private
you have
sanctions
no
are bad,
idea.
right? They're like, the YouTubers that are attacking Johnny are also
You're
wrong.
not Trump, brother, okay?
Johnny kind of deserves
You must
it.
be
So I'm
thinking like he's Trump.
No.
in America,
Shut the
that's
fuck
what
up.
That's what NBC News said.
That's what JTBC said.
Yeah.
KBS and the SBS, they just reported it.
Because I even feel like in American media, if you go on CNN, nobody on CNN
Oh yeah.
in America or MSNBC or even Fox News, I don't think Fox News hosts in American media are going to say, yeah, this guy got beat up and like assaulted, but you know what? Obviously it's wrong, but he kind of deserves it. I don't. That's like inciting violence. I feel like the media incited violence against me in Korea.
National TV,
Yes.
local news stations.
In America, you're saying?
Even news
Which are
media outlets
under
in
those
America
national
have to say
companies,
certain
they-
words
'Cause I feel like if
because they don't
CNN
want to
said,
get
this guy
right.
was
They
assaulted.
don't want to get into legal suit. Because
He kinda
Trump
deserved
fucked
it,
some
you know
of
what I
those
mean?
guys up.
I think you
CNN
can
did
sue
say
them.
that.
Where they've said that before?
In an article.
Okay, well, the media here, live on TV, they're like, Johnny Somali was beaten. Here's the footage. Obviously, you know, you guys shouldn't be doing this kind of things in private sanctions. You know what I mean? Let the police do their job. But, you know what I mean? He kind of deserves it.
He's
you know?
honestly,
that
he's just trying.
radicalized other people.
I mean, at the end of the day, Johnny Somali is just trying to worm his way out of it. I mean, I think Hank is in some legal action too, because he decided to be a fucking idiot as well. I hope they both. I hope they both get piked.
That's when the assault started ramping up.
Do you think that the assaults have led to Johnny doubling down harder?
In a sense, yes, because
In the next segment, he mentions that he will never apologize because no one would believe it. I mean, that is one way to think about it.
No
I
one
honestly
would
think
believe
that
it,
if he
yes.
apologized after the first
will
incident,
never
people would have forgot about it pretty
apologize.
quickly. But that's
Well, I
just
mean,
my
he's never
opinion.
going
Take a
to
look at what he
apologize
has to say.
because
He's got so
the
much attention because of
the so-called
refusal
crimes
to, like,
he thinks he
apologize or, like,
committed
take
are
accountability.
yeah,
are
Even if I did apologize and I go in front of the statue and put a flower and start crying.
yeah, but you already said you're guilty on those accounts. You can't take back those counts of guilty. Once you settle on guilty, you're fucked, dude. At least on those accounts. And then you got more accounts too. What are you gonna say on those accounts? Well, there's no hearing on that yet, but we'll
Who's
see.
gonna believe that shit? You never apologize to the internet, bro. Like, you're gonna be apologizing for the rest of your life. You know what I mean?
also
That's how I feel about it.
Do you think that if Johnny had apologized right after the statue incident, that people would not be, like, calling for his death on the internet?
Well, I mean,
probably
he
yes.
he
I mean,
kept doing
I
what he
do
was
think
doing.
that.
Right?
However,
He kept
here's the thing.
trying
Why
to get
should you
people.
apologize?
In the next segment, he touches back on his family and how they're disappointed in him, and it looks like they pretty much gave up. It looks like his mom hasn't given up yet, but the rest of his family has completely given up on him.
Is it hard not having a close relationship with your family while you're going through all of this?
It is. I'm still in contact with my mom. My mom calls me a lot, like almost every other day. My mom's messaging me, like worried about me on WhatsApp.
Oh.
You know what I mean? My mom talks
Apparently,
to me.
his
still.
family disowned him for some reason.
My dad and my siblings I don't really talk to because I don't know. I feel like what is there to say? Like, you're stuck in another fucking country, like you're and you can't leave. Like, this is the second time this has happened in less than a year, Alex. I just got released out of a Japanese prison January 11th, 2024.
Yes, Mr. Ramsey
January
Khalid
2025, I'm
Ishmael.
stuck in Korea.
Or
It's
Ramsey
at some
Ishmael
point, my
Khalid,
parents
whatever.
are like, "Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, what
You're
is
not
wrong
gonna
with
come
you, you
save me
fucking
every fucking
idiot?
time you do this."
But
Why-
they've also
why do you
gotta
keep
know
breaking the
that you-
rules, huh?
that you are
Maybe
struggling
don't go into
and
other people's
suffering
countries and
mentally,
start
that's
breaking
kind of
laws.
why
Dude, if
a
this
lot of this is happening.
if this guy went to Singapore, oh my god, his ass would be fucking grass in a heartbeat. Dude, in Singapore, I'm pretty sure it's much more stricter. Right? Because in Singapore you can't like spit on the street, you can't like chew gum and then like spit it on the floor, right? It's like right, you're fucked. In
It
Singapore
looks like
you're
the
fucked.
filmmaker Alex Novell is pushing that narrative of mental illness alongside with Johnny. I don't think any of this is going to work, but I can't wait to
it's
hear
not
what
gonna
you
work.
guys have to say
Wait,
about
Alex
this.
Novell.
Do you
Wait.
think his new strategy
Who's Alex? Oh, wait, is Alex Novell the new person who's trying to help him now? He's on Yahoo News. South Korea for offensive. This was last year, or December. 3 months ago. Disruptive behavior. Sucker. Get fucked, faggot. He's gonna turn. He might turn into what's his? Matthew Harris, maybe.
Strategy is going to hold water in court.
He's not even
I highly
close to
doubt
Matthew
it.
Harris
So anyways,
levels.
that's it for the video. Now do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. I want us to get to 100,000 subscribers
He's
before
not
Johnny
even
steps foot in
close.
prison. And honestly, we're running out of time. So subscribe right now, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you, Mr. 15 Minutes of Shame. And Johnny Somali is gonna get the full extent of the law, right? That he's gonna get the cavity searches and everything. He's gonna have a fun old time. This is gonna be so dandy for him. All right.
This
Let's see what we
season
got
of
here.
American Crime is Legal is getting This season of American Crime is Legal is getting even crazier.
Yeah.
I haven't been posting on this channel because truthfully I've been too depressed. Maybe depressed
Why?
isn't the right word.
Don't
Disillusioned,
be
disenchanted, disgusted is probably more
You should be
apt.
happy about the chaos.
But lately we've seen sort of an
Because
escalation
then
of this.
now you
with
know who to
the
target.
SEC basically dropping every possible slam dunk case they have, like the Hawk Tua girl.
And then now you know
she
who's
had
gonna
her
shoot themselves
investigation
in the
closed,
foot
obviously
constantly.
because she basically did more or less what the president did. Yes, it was a little bit worse, but kind of would look bad if you took out somebody for a meme coin while the president did it. Well, that's sort of your run-of-the-mill stuff you see a lot. I wouldn't even be commenting on it, except that we've now moved from not just not going after people who've
Correct.
done something wrong, but sort of releasing the prisoners
Correct.
from Arkham. I am talking about Trevor Milton.
Who?
This is one of the OG fraudsters of the 21st century. This guy faked a hydrogen truck company, which was called out by Hindenburg Research,
Oh, this guy.
where he rolled a truck down a hill and told everyone that it worked. Okay? He got arrested, sentenced to 4 years in prison, but now he won't be finishing that because he got an unconditional pardon from President Trump. This
Wait,
is
why?
from his Twitter account.
What's up, guys? Oh my gosh. You won't believe just what happened. Sorry, it's pretty hard for me to talk about, but
Why did
probably
Trump
the
pardon
best
him?
day I've had in 5 years. I just got a call from the President of the United States on my phone, and he signed my full and unconditional pardon of innocence. I am free. The prosecutors can no longer hurt me. They can't destroy my family. They can't rip everything away from me. They can't ruin my life. I get to be with my wife now. I get to be with my family. It is done. It's over.
Now, at first, I was positive this was fake. Trevor Milton is like, the case was so open and shut. I mean, it literally was already over. He had already been arrested. According to the DOJ, Trevor Milton lied to investors again and again on social media, on television, on podcasts, and in print. But today's sentence should be a warning to startup founders and corporate executives everywhere. Fake it till you make it is not an excuse for fraud. And if you mislead your investors, you will pay a stiff price. Oh, no, you won't. Actually, you won't. Actually, you'll get away with it. Just donate some money to Donald J. Trump, because it turns out Trevor Milton, right before his pardon, coincidentally, had donated over $1 million to the Trump campaign and done the same thing that SBF is
Jesus.
doing, where he's like trying to pitch for like, I'm a Trump guy
Yeah,
now.
he's a Trump guy now,
Because what all these guys know
God damn it,
is
Trump.
if you pitch that, oh, I'm on Team Trump, then maybe you'll get away with it all. We see this from Donald J. Trump. I thought it was fake, like I said. I refused to report on this until we got Trump actually commenting on it because I just didn't believe it was possible.
What was your reason for pardoning Trevor Milton?
Highly recommended by many people that was taken advantage of. He did a business deal like in Utah, as I have it, and I think he was exonerated, and then they brought him into New York. We had a rough road. I mean, he was exonerated. It was a big celebration. Again, I don't know him, but I was. They say it was very unfair, and they say the thing that he did wrong was he was one of the first people that supported a gentleman named Donald Trump for president.
So
fucking Trump, dude. See, this is why people have issues with Trump. Because he's a fucking idiot sometimes. Right? He's bought out very easily sometimes.
Donald Trump for president, you can do whatever crime you want. To be clear, that wasn't what he did wrong. Nobody was mad at him for going for Trump. Yes, he all of a sudden started donating money to Trump's campaign.
Yeah.
But when Trevor Milton says, oh, this is my best day in 5 years, I'll tell you why it's his best day in 5 years. Because Hindenburg research revealed how they parlayed an ocean of lies into a partnership. They're doing this fake it till you make it thing. But it's not your average, like, oh, we're slightly exaggerating some of our details. We actually, they had a truck. They said they had this hydrogen-powered truck that worked, but it turned out they were rolling it down a hill. Like, this wasn't the role for Donald Trump. They're just lying about the capabilities of their vehicle.
Yeah.
This was not powered by hydrogen here. It was rolling. I mean, guys, what are we doing here? In addition, they had internal emails where they revealed that their truck, which was supposed to be powered again by just hydrogen, but instead there was an electric cable that went up to power it. So when they were doing their like show, it looked like it worked. I mean, you get the point. It was like a blatant fraud. And now, instead of actually, paying a stiff price, like the FBI said, now he just walks away. And just as a coincidence, by the way, one of the trial attorneys of Trevor Milton was Brad Bondi. Or Bondi, I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, Bondi.
Either way, it's the brother of our new attorney general.
Fucking knew it, dude. I knew Pam Bondi was a piece of shit. This fucking hoe. I never trust the Bondis. What a fucking cunt.
Trial attorneys of Trevor Milton was Brad Bondi. Or Bondi, I don't know how to say that. Either way, it's the brother of our new attorney general of Trump, who is Pam Bondi. So Brad Bondi, trial attorney.
Yep.
Now his client gets retro.
The nepotism is insane. The favoritism bullshit. Right? It's who you know in the government to get what you need done. That's all it is. That's the game.
Actively pardoned while his sister is the attorney general. It's so corrupt. It's not even like...
Yeah.
It's
pretty corrupt,
It's
yes.
mind-blowing. I mean, it's like truly mind-blowing. We have a guy who not only that, also donated $1.8 million, according to the Wall Street Journal, to a Trump fundraising committee in October. Not a bad deal to get out of 4 years in jail and paying restitution. So now what? I really can't emphasize enough. I hate that this stuff is being politicized. I would never make it political, but it is inherently politicized because the people releasing what I believe to be criminals, I guess now he's not a criminal, it is a political statement. Like, I don't know what to say. It's just pay to play, average corruption. You pay me.
Biden
you're
did it.
the
Now
bro, you
Trump
have the
is
attorney
doing
that's
it.
the bro of the Attorney General. You get a
I think
pardon.
even Trump did it.
And look at the way Trevor
during
talks about it.
his
He
first
plays right
term,
into the
too.
whole politics thing.
Done by the same offices that harassed and prosecuted him. And I'm now officially 100% pardoned. And I wanted to tell everyone out there, all the people that supported me and fought through all the bullcrap, fought all the lies, fought against all the short sellers and the destruction that they do and everybody else involved. The greatest comeback story in America is about to happen. And I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you.
You shouldn't be thanking us. You should be thanking your $1.8 million. You should be thanking your attorney. You should be thanking the new strategy where we just let fraudsters go that we've already caught. I mean, it's not like the Hawk Tua stuff. It's a little annoying, but you could argue, okay, how much did she really know? You could argue, you know, you're changing all the rules on meme coins. I guess we allow this now. I don't agree with it, but
No, I'd pike these
this
people.
is like even different than
I'd
that.
put these people
it's like
up on the
taking
stake
a guy
and burn
who was
them.
sentenced, who we already decided this is really bad. He's faking
I'd
all
make
his,
these
you know,
people
he's
pay
bilking these
back
investors,
whatever they
and I
fucking
go,
took.
you're fine to do that again. So I don't.
You're
where do
working
we
in
go
the
from here?
fucking
I think
mines,
SBF
bitches.
is up next. But
But, you know,
anyways,
that's just my
depressing,
opinion.
a sad day. And yeah, I think if you're someone who's against corruption, you should be against this. Trevor Milton's not a political figure. He never
Yeah,
was.
he never will.
And for it to be politicized in
I
order
don't
to
even
get him a
remember
pardon
that truck ad.
is weird. I guess like everyone who supports Donald Trump now just gets let go. I guess. I don't
guess
know.
so, yeah.
Weird. And I think it's bad for the country.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
bye.
mean, it's bad. Yeah, it's bad for press. Right? It doesn't look good for optics.